take you for a little ride down the back roads and over through the countryside. Big old trucks with big old tires, watching the sun rise in a big old sky. Cornfields and country farms, loving hearts and open arms. We believe what the Bible says, and anything worth doing is worth doing your best. If you wanna hustle for it, ain't nothing for free. By the time the rooster crows, better be on your feet. If you don't work, then you don't eat. That's the way we was raised, that's the way it's gonna be. Everybody knows everybody. There don't nothing go down in this town that we don't know about it. Faith and family, we standing strong. We gon' sing about Jesus till he calls us home. Won't you come on in? Come take a ride through the country, sit back and just chill.
Welcome everybody, MaxspeedTV fans. Bobby with all the freaking hobbies coming at you right here. Guess what time it is? It's the SOLOR Solutions first playoff game. 12 cats. 12. They have got to, without a doubt, they got to run well because they're going to eliminate 5 right off the get-go after this race. Expect a lot of good, clean racing. Nobody wants to get in trouble here. Too much on the line. Way too much. One fast repair is what they're going to get. Stick around. This is going to be exciting, I promise you. And it's not just because of my handsome voice either. You guys don't go anywhere. We'll be right back after this. SOLOR Solutions playoff race at Michigan. Coming at you.
Can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fights, oh, the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket track the bomb busting in air gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, Satan's that star-spangled banner, yeah, wave o'er the land under the fray, and the home of the brave. Because we are the brave. Yes, we are the brave. We'll fight you in name, the name of the
Welcome back, everybody. The first playoff. SOLOR Solutions right here in Michigan. You've got 13 cats trying to make it. We eliminate 5 tonight. Caution predictions, I'm going to say, including the 2 stages, I'm going to say 4. That's it. I should say 3, but I'm going to go with 4. Everybody's going to play very, very safe tonight. They're going to play with their heads. They're going to be that famous word that Joey Hickox is really known for. It's called patience. Right? They all better have patience because they only got 1 fast repair and they do not want to screw this up. Well, let's see where they're at. They're around here somewhere. I'm waiting for them. Oh, look, there they are. We got them. Let's go through this grid, huh? Row number 1, Justin Bentley. The 429, Mr. Paul Witt, right along beside him. Row number 2, the 6, Mr. Cody Nagels, the MaxspeedTV driver, and a 14, MaxspeedTV driver, Vicente Guerrero. Row number 3, Robert Tick Dack Duvenbach. Glad to see him here tonight. The 66, Randy Bonomi beside him. Row 4 to 31, the league owner, Mr. Joey Hickox. The 74, Robert Jordan. Row 5 to 13, Jay Stinson, the other owner. And the 84 of Matthew Fritz. Row 6 to 94, Fred Anderson. The 90, John Lynch. And by the way, John's got to do good tonight because his girlfriend Liv is watching. So he's going to show off a little bit tonight for you, Liv. Row 7, the number 2, Matt Troyer, the 54, Robert Morrison. Row 8 to 55, Albert Hewins, the 47, Ray Zercut. Row 8 to 036, Brad Williams, the 69, Baracco. And that is it. Bye-bye music. Hello, sweet, sweet sounds of a V8 motor until iRacing goes electric. You laugh at me now, but who knows? It probably could happen. Welcome, race fans in YouTube. Hit the like button for these guys. Let them know you appreciate them. A lot is on the line here. We've got 2 in-car cameras. John the Hemorrhoid Lynch. And I'll tell you why I nicknamed him the Hemorrhoid later. Mr. Paul Witt, the 429. We'll be watching these 2 cats on and off tonight. There you go, Liv. If you're watching it, there he is. We've got 13 drivers who's going to try to do this and try to be very smooth and make it into the next round. We're going to see what happens. Who's it going to be? We'll find out as we get ready to fire off the SOLOR Solutions MaxspeedTV Michigan. As you can tell, this track is wide. It is real wide. You know what I like to say? It's as wide as your mother-in-law's backside and then some, huh? You can go 4 wide on this track without a problem whatsoever. Paul Witt supporting the new paint job. Liking it. As you can see, they're coming right at us right here. The 16. Now that should be... Let me go back and redo my timing screen. That's much better. Bentley on the outside. And look at Duvenbach right here in the middle. Right behind them, wanting to get into the middle. You can see how tight they are. Duvendak bounces down below, and he's got Nagels right there. Nancy's saying 5 cautions. Mr. Daniels Sr. is saying 6. Now, granted, 2 of them is going to be stages, which, by the way, for the inquiring minds who want to know, I might as well tell it to you. Stages are on lap 20 and 40, by the way. Nagel supporting St. Louis Cardinals paint scheme. And take a look at that, huh? The world champion paint scheme there on Joey's right. Now, I don't know if he's got it on his right here or not. I don't think he does. I'm looking. Nope, he doesn't. I don't think the Tennessee Titans would appreciate the word hemorrhoid on their paint scheme, do you? Being challenged for the lead. Is Duvendak right now. Take a look at Bentley right here. Gives Paul Witt a nice little shove. I mean, shoves him way out front. It's like he's in a total different area code. You can see the whole slew of trucks right here behind him trying to catch up with him. He's got a heck of a jump. .100 lapper tonight. First caution, or first stage, I should say, will be right here at lap 20 coming. We should see some green flag pit stops. We'll see how that works out. Nancy's got to pick 2. So, Nancy, are you saying 2 cautions? Meaning they're not going to have a caution tonight? Or are you referring to 2 cautions plus the 2 stage cautions, huh? Kind of tricky here, isn't it? Bentley's showing some muscle right here, but take a look at the 66 Bonomi right down here on the bottom. Coming right at us. Battling right here, love to get that, or keep that 3rd place spot, I should say. Nagels wants it, he may get it. Lynch kind of quiet back here in the 5th place, doing a little tail dragging here of the 66 Bonomi. And just so everybody knows, there he is. Him and Paul Witt both will be watching him throughout this entire race. We'll see who puts the game face on a little bit stronger than the other one, huh? Witt sticking it out there just a little bit, about a 2-truck lead. Bentley right now being challenged, and we got ourselves our first caution. And I hate to say it, Mr. Patience himself, Joey Hickox. Three wide, and you can see, no, it's not Joey. Yeah, it was. I'll have to get into it right here, but I'm going to have to give you a little better look than that. Try to figure out which one. We can see it real up close and personal here. Different cameras here tonight, and it's really making it rough on me. Making it so rough, I may not see this. Let me see here. Going all the way back to it. If it's going to let me. Let's see. Looking, guys. It's tough. I can't lie to you. There we go. It's somewhere in here. Thought. My God, you think this is my first broadcast, huh? It should get ugly here in a minute. Or maybe not, I don't know. There we go. Happens right here. The 54 goes up real high. And when he does, he's going to come down and get the innocent bystander of Joey Hickox, as you can see right here. He squeezed the two into the wall, but he managed to get by, but Morrison definitely went up. And the guy who's paying the piper, well, you're looking at him, Hickox. And I'm not sure. Hopefully he did not blow a motor. And he did not. So that's a good thing. So there he is coming back out of the pits. You're asking, did he have to use a fast repair, I bet? And the answer right now is no, he did not. So that's a good thing. So much for your no caution theory, Nancy. Blew that puppy right out the window, huh? Right here's your top 5, and no. The top 10, they have not been in to the pits. But 11 through 17, what the heck? Why not, right? They came in. You're only going to get 5 sets of tires, so you got to kind of manage your way through those. So you're looking at Witt on the bottom. Nagels is going to be up top. Lynch, he'll be in the bottom as a pusher. So will Bonomi, but he'll be up top pushing. And then you got Stenson 5th, Dreyer 6th, 7th is Fritz, 8th Bracco. Jordan is 9th. Justin Bentley will be 10th. Nancy happens to be the mother of Joey. The one that... It wasn't his fault, Nancy. But she picked 0 cautions tonight, and right away, she says, thanks, son. Nothing like a little mother peer pressure on you while you're racing, huh? Bye-bye pace truck. Let's rack them up and let's do it again. 13 laps completed out of 100. Ag Solar Solutions. This is the Player 8A off race. Let's go. Again, Whip jumps out to a good 2-truck link lead here over Lynch and Nagel, so they're going to be battling it up pretty hard. I told you guys earlier that I nicknamed that guy right there in the 90 machine the Hemorrhoid. And why is that? It's because on these super speedway races, he gets knocked all the way back to the back, and he comes all the way back to the front several times a race. And he's always right there being a hemorrhoid to the leaders. John Lynch is his name, and the super speedways is his game. As you can see him right now working and knocking on Nagel's door, trying to get that second spot. Bonomi, he's trying to fight off a whole slew of trucks behind him. And there's a little bit of 4 wide action right there as he slips back a little bit as Bentley goes in, makes it 4 wide. Stuvendak way down on below that white line, and you can certainly do that here at Michigan. No harm, no foul. Stenson's working his way up here. Started 9th. Now he's battling for that 5th spot. And Vicente Guerrero, loving his Miami Dolphins here. Knocking on that 5th spot's door. Actually, he's 5th, trying to knock on the 4th spot door of his teammate. Bentley coming right at you. So Paul's going to come up back here. He's got to get bumped to that 4th spot as Vicente decides to take the 3rd. Guess what? I didn't want to say it, but I'm going to have to. Houston, we have a problem. Right here. Let's see what happened to him. Let's get rid of a few things. See if I can get myself a little better view. Here we go. Him and Nagels are battling it. I'll get rid of him. There we go. Let's see what happens here. Who's coming up and who's coming down? If you look really closely, and there's the touch. Now you're asking me, whose fault is it? Well, if you want my professional opinion, I think Mr. Lynch might have just got a little too close to Nagels. Tapped him hard enough. He tried to hang on to it, and the 13th ends up tapping Lynch. And man, the number 2, I think he went and seen Jesus. I'm talking about Mr. Dreyer. Let's go back and ride with him. He gets tagged right here, and up and away he's going to go. And you hear that big kaboomy? That means he blew his motor. That means he's got to be on the hook and come all the way back around and probably lose at least 1 to 2 laps. And there he is. He's waiting patiently. That's what happens especially here. Watching pit lane, see who's going to come out of here. Bentley's going to come right out. And he just about gave the old FedEx machine a scare. I thought they were going to hit. Right here's your top 5. We've only had 1 cat. I'll take that back. We've had 2 that's had to use their fast repair already, and they're running on borrowed time. And that will be right there. The 54 machine of Mr. Morse is one of them. And, of course, this guy right here had to use the fast repair. And if you look at those eyes, I don't think he's a happy camper. You don't never want to tick off a hemorrhoid. Why? Because he'll be a bigger pain in your butt than you ever can imagine. Watch out for the 90. He will not be back there long, I can assure you. These custom cameras that are here, I don't like them. I'm going to tell you flat out. I don't know which one is best to use anymore. I don't know what happened. They changed things around on me. I don't like it. Vicente, he's going to lead them down. And since we are going to go one more lap before we go green, let's talk. How about you, John? It's Bobby. You got a copy?
Yeah, I got you.
All right, let me get you a little picture up. Little close racing right there. Sad part is you had to burn your fast repair. Now, you got to keep the fenders on this puppy for the rest of the race. You going to be able to do it?
Yeah, I mean, as long as I don't get pinched. I mean, I don't know. We're all going for the same real estate, and I don't know. But that's racing. Just gets frustrating sometimes, I guess.
Well, hey, we're going to keep an eye on you. I know you won't be back in the back for long. You're going to be a bigger hemorrhoid than what anybody could ever imagine when you get up there. And by the way, you better do good because, well, Liv's watching, dude.
Oh, yeah, well, her grandparents are also watching. And
oh, my gosh, you even got the grandparents watching.
yeah, the pressure's mega on right now, and I guess I'm cracking under it, so.
Well, you've used your fast repair, so, yeah, you've got about as much pressure as you can stand. Good luck. I'll get you back to your boys. We'll watch you.
Thank you, sir.
Oh, yeah, he's a little nervous right now. He got the grandparents, got the girlfriend watching. Have mercy. As we go back, green flag racing. We got 21 laps in, and I'm thinking we're going to see. We're going to throw that caution. The caution always happens just before a stage caution. So let's see if they throw it or not. If not, and they keep it going, then Vicente will get those little points that he needs. Because he is fighting for points. Bentley moving way down right here. Pinching him up there at the top. Comes down to the bottom. Looks like he's going to take that spot away. Duvendak is going to follow suit. Whoa, they're getting really dicey and close. Back in that 6th, 7th spot. Mr. Paul Witt. All right, there he is. He's currently in the 3rd spot. Trying to get that 429 machine back up to the front where he likes it. Duvendak's been a week in the hospital. Not enjoying it. Whoa, he's going to get tagged, and he's going to go for a ride, and we are going to have a few more trucks. One stuck into the wall. And that's going to be the 14. Have mercy. We got ourselves another one, folks. Not sure where the best one to watch this at, but let's try to go with perhaps this one. Slow it down. Oh. The 19's kind of sideways just a tad bit. And it looks like Paul might have came up and clipped him on that right side. Just barely breathed on him because he was already a little fishtailing. But that is going to create a problem. As you can watch, the 14 decides to go up to say hi to the people eating over there under the umbrellas, and he's going to get stuck in the stands. Nagels is going to get hit. He's going to go around. Dude, that's still trying to hang on to that thing, but you see him smoking like that, right? It gets you a little closer. See all that smoke? He has got to baby that thing all the way around because he can blow it up. You can't see it from here, but you got to really be careful and watch those temperatures. A lot of smoke coming out of that ride. As you can see, he has made his way in. All the smoke from the 14 machine. And just to make things worse, Nancy said, don't forget your grandparents are watching you too there, Johnny boy. And here's your top 5: Bentley, Morrison, Hickox, Bonomi, and Fritz. Well, let's take a look. The caution right there kind of saved us as far as the stage caution being thrown. So right now we're setting at 3 cautions. Only 4 lead changes. You know, like I said, this truck is wide. Real wide. A little bit more taken than there's given, and that ain't gonna work. Nancy's talking about Joe's room. He was gonna straighten it up before the race, but he didn't have time. Now, Mr. Paul Witt, we have been confirmed that he is not in a disco or a strip club. That's actually his basement. That has been confirmed. We weren't sure in the past. Bentley's going to lead him around. Morrison, Bonomi third. Joey Hickox, Mr. Patience. Currently will be fourth. Fritz, Jay Stinson, John Lynch 7th, Robert Jordan 8th, 9th, Baracco. Now, hopefully things will settle down just a tad. As we get ready to fire it up again, the SOLOR Solutions. Now, this is the playoff race, the first playoff race. So 5 of these cats are going to go home with a crying towel. As we fire things back up, here we go. As you can see, Bentley gets off to a good jump, but it's not going to matter because these cats are going to team up on him. They're going to draft their way right up and catch him. Teammates, Stinson and Hickox right there. Paul Witt all the way back here in the 11th spot. MaxspeedTV driver back here battling out with Duvendak, Nagels. He's currently in 11th. Mr. Albert Hewins watching these two battle it out. Riding around with Duvendak on the bottom as he brings it all the way up real close to that wall. You can hear him playing with that throttle. He didn't want to run over the 94. You gotta have give and take here. Bentley out front. Remember me talking about this cat right here? Said he wasn't going to be back in the back long, did I? And there he is. And boy, does he have some serious pressure tonight. Looking for the lead on the bottom, Liv. As his grandparents, her grandparents, and him are watching. Yeah, there's no pressure there. Plus, he's used his fast repair already. So he's running around here on borrowed time. He's got to keep that puppy clean. He cannot put a scratch on it. And better look out. Mr. Hickox is going to knock on his door. Coming to the bottom, Joey would love to take that second spot away. Now that's family right there, Hickox and Lynch. But there's no such thing as family when it comes to playoff races. Riding around with Joey, he's gonna hop in right behind the 90 machine. They're like fireflies on a racetrack. Bentley leading the way. Down at the bottom comes Lynch. Would love nothing more to be able to get that lead. Get him some bragging rights. He's unable to do it as of now, but he's going to try it again. Bentley's holding them off and doing a good job at it. Hickox is not giving up on that bottom. Lynch is staying up top. He wants it. Paul Witt right here watching it. And you better look out because you've got Bonomi and Duvendak. And you've got the 94 machine of Anderson. Now, this is what I was talking about. Plenty of room to give and take, as we will be coming up on our second stage. And that should be, if I'm thinking, around lap 40. We've yet to see a green flag pit stop, but I got a feeling those are coming next. There's Mr. Paul Witt in the 429, and there's Lynch right in front of him. We were talking early. We got the old, the young, and now I need a picture of somebody who's restless, and we got ourselves a soap opera here on pictures. These three cats have tried to break off just a little bit. From these guys right here. Bonomi right on the bottom. Hickok's riding up high with Duvendak in tow. They'll end up catching him. Stenson in the 13th. He's currently in the 10th position. Nagel's back here in 12th. Now, the guys that have been in an incident, Matt Dreyer, remember him? We thought he was going to go knock on heaven's door there for a minute. He's going to be a lap down. And Vicente stuck into the fence. He was knocked out about as bad as his Dolphins quarterback was about 3-4 weeks ago. Thank God he's okay. But he's also going to be a lap down. And guess what, folks? Yeah, we got another caution. And I'm thinking, I'm not sure, I can see lots of smoke. Let me see if I can find it. You'll be proud of me. I found it really quick this time. That's right. It's Christmas Miracle in November. Take a look. Duvendak coming down. Coming down. Coming down a little too much. Not gonna happen, Captain. It ain't gotta work. Bonomi's gonna take a ride. Watch him. Right off the inside wall. Gets a little airborne right there. So the sponsor machine, Manny Ray's ride, he's kind of dented up here a little bit. Now what the sad part of it is, he's already used his fast repair. Take a look at it. Let's see what happens. He's got no choice. He's got to sit there and get it worked on. Since he already used his fast repair and he's on borrowed time, they'll get that puppy all fixed up for him when they can. He'll sit there as long as he can. Back out on the track. No problem. He's fixed. He just came in and fixed it, and out the door he went. He actually used his fast repair right there. That's what it was. I was still on a replay. That's what got him in and out so quick. Vicente right here, behind the pace truck, waiting patiently for his wave around. And he should get that here momentarily, and he can go bye-bye. Come all the way back around again, and he'll be back on the lead lap. But in the meantime, Bentley, Witt, Lynch, Hickox, Duvendak, that's your top 5 right now. And yes, we're going to get going again, and then we're going to have to throw the caution for the stage, it looks like. Speaking of that, your race summary. Right now, 4 cautions. Now, we don't want one of those races where we got to bring the pace truck in and change the oil on it because of high mileage or fill it up with fuel. So hopefully things have calmed down a little bit. Nowhere near halfway yet. About 12 laps shy of it, actually. And I didn't even have to take my shoes off to even figure that one out. What do you think of that, huh? Paul Witt down in the bottom. There's his mug. Right behind him, this guy. He has more pressure, I think, than anybody. Bentley chooses the high side. Hickok's moving behind him. Pace truck out of the way. We'll be back green here. Real quick like. And away we go. Boy, does Bentley get a good jump again. But they'll run him down. You can guarantee it. Stage points right here, needed desperately. Some of these guys really want to see it. Hickok's at the bottom by a quarter of a nose. We'll see what happens. At the end of this lap right here, the caution will fly out, so they are battling right now for some stage points. Bentley trying to hold them off. Paul Witt knows there's points involved. Look how close he gets as he dives it down into the inside. Real tight. Who's going to get it? Oh, ho, ho, ho. Looks like Bentley just got that. Race control should be throwing the caution, but I don't know if they are or not. You know what? I don't think they're going to throw the caution on it. The second one is going to be at 80 laps. The first one was at 40. I don't know what the heck I was reading. But still, they didn't throw it, so we'll keep it going. What will they touch? And you want to be careful on these trucks when you're beating and banging each other because, man, you can just breathe on them and turn them. They are delicate little flowers. You can upset these things so easy. They're not like the cars, the Gen 6s or Xfinity cars where you can beat the bumpers off of them practically. Watch how close he gets to him. Lets him know that he's there. Bumps him and says, "Remember me?" Witt's got his hands full up here. He's got the kid on the bottom. And Bentley up top. And I don't know if somebody got the memo to these guys. They're running like a... Oh, into the wall. Paul Witt just literally drills the 90. And that's going to bring a caution out. Just take a look at this again. I get the right angle. So important here. All right, let's watch them. 3 wide. You can see the 16 coming down. No problems at all right there. This is good racing. Now, this is Michigan racing right here. Right up till... Whoops, I can't even show that, I don't think. Nope, I can't. I go back the other way. I'm sorry. Watch the race right in here, coming off this turn. Pulls right up, stays right with him. Now, Paul wants to come down and do that little slide job move right there, but he catches him in the left corner. And when he does, it sends him right up into the wall. And I can guarantee you, he's not a happy camper about it. But look at him, keeping it off the wall. He knows he has no more fast repairs. None, zero. So he only hits it once. You can see him smoking right here. That's a very, very bad sign. See all that smoke behind him? He's going to come in here and have to set for a while to get that thing fixed, I'm afraid. And I can guarantee you... Oh, he doesn't seem to be too awful upset. Better calm him down, Liv. Still a long way to go. Not quite halfway yet. But he's going to sit there and they're going to do a lot of work. I bet you he's got some time on this thing to get it fixed. He's probably got enough time he can get up. Lucky, see? He's just sitting here, going to wait patiently, look around, perhaps check his phone. Yeah, he's going to be here a while, folks. That's the sad part about it. So anyway, there's your top 5. Witt, Hickox, Fritz, Baracco, and Bentley. Only 8 laps since the last time they were in. Your race summary, now we're at 5 cautions. I think if you guys would have said we would have had 5 cautions before we were halfway, I'd say you're crazy. But guess what? I'm the one's crazy. Now, remember what I said earlier about, I was talking about family? Well, when you kind of knock a family member out, pretty much ruin his race entirely, I kind of wonder. You get a little upset about that? I know I probably would. I'm certainly not going to allow the individual that done it all the room in the world, I'll tell you that. So I'm kind of curious to see what's going to happen up here with the 31 and the 429. Yes, Nancy, I'm out as well. I think we all should have added about 3 or 4 more cautions to our predictions. Trying to get to halfway. We're working on it. As Paul Witt's going to lead them down. Now, when you get your motor blowed up, like John did, he's right now 2 laps, soon to be at least 3 laps down. So it's going to be a tough night for him. But by the way these guys are throwing cautions out left and right, you never know. He might be right back in the thick of things before it's over. Take a look at Hickox right there. Giving him a run for his money. You know, here in Michigan, to be honest with you, the only time you really got to let up is if there's traffic or if you get a cramp in your foot. Other than that, you're Fred Flintstoning it around there, man. You're putting it all the way through the floorboard to get all you can get out of it. Fritz trying to catch up with those two cats. Currently in the third spot. He started 10th. Baracco right there. He's in the fourth. Dreyer fifth. Wow, Raymond's brother said 8 cautions. Darren Nettles said 9. Ooh, I'm liking those two picks. I really am. Dreyer, another one running around here on borrowed time. To be honest with you, there's quite a few guys here that's running on borrowed time, meaning they've already used their fast repair and we just hit halfway. The 31, Joe in the 429. They kind of touch a little bit right there. We teased the 31 and call him Mr. Patience. And let me tell you, he ain't nowhere near that. Let's see if he comes up here and rattles his cage just a little bit. Hickok's going for the lead. And you got the 84 Matthew Fritz watching this show right here. And he's got the lead. Matthew working on that number 2 spot. Baracco back here. Him and Matt Dreyer. Which Matt almost got to the pearly gates, actually. On the one wreck that he had. He's running on borrowed time. But here he is, right back up in the thick of things. Mr. Paul Witt. Now he's excuse me. He's a MaxspeedTV driver as well. But these guys have no problem letting them know that they're there. But you gotta race smart. First playoff race. Now's not the time to determine who's got the better bumper. Check out a few more of these drivers. Cody working his way up. He's currently 7th. Been kind of quiet tonight. Haven't heard much from him. Bonomi down here onto the bottom. Working kind of hard. Witt drives it down to the bottom. Hickok says, not a problem. I like it up top. And this is what it looks like coming at you. I like Paul's paint scheme. That's pretty sweet. Dives back in behind him. Duvendak back here in the 14th spot. And he's had to use a fast repair already. And he's got a little scrapage on that left side. Let's see. Yep. He's still sitting here. Actually, he's typing. as he's getting fixed, and he is right now 11 laps down. And I'll show him to you. Right there he is. Nothing going on. Absolutely zero. He's probably got about 20 minutes or so of repair time. I don't know. But that's going to be a real problem because he is done for the night. Liv, you better talk to the boy and settle him down. Caught up in an altercation ruins his night. Fritz right here in third, just watching these guys. Waiting for someone to bump someone and take them both out. 58 laps out of 100, 59 now out of 100 in the books. Vicente, here he comes into the picture now. Another MaxspeedTV driver, and he's got his teammate, Cody Nagels, pops into the top 5 now. Well, Joe, I got to tell you, or John, I'll probably get hung out to dry, perhaps have a bounty put on my head with some of these drivers. But at the end of the day, that's right, I'm the bad boy of broadcasting. I don't care who I make mad, I'm going to say it. At the end of the day, it's a game. A very expensive game, but yet a game. All good. Nobody got hurt, nobody died. A couple of these cats might have thought they were going to see the pearly gates, but no harm, no foul. Hey, we got some green flag pit stops coming right at us in our face. Hickox is going to be bringing them down for it. There they are. Him and Fritz together. A lot of these guys have come in. Vicente, he's going to lead a lap. Another one to make it 4, actually. I think, unless he comes in this time around. There it is. Matthew. Now he's got to stay down here on the bottom. And he'll fishtail it around there too until he crosses that blue tone and he can come right back up on the track. And he did a good thing. The reason why, because if you look behind him, there is a whole bunch of traffic. And there they all are. Now Joey, he's currently at 11. First one in, first one out, so that's good. 1 through 10 have not stopped to the pits yet. Man, look at the slew of trucks as they come at you. Vicente, has he come in yet? I believe he is. There he is. That's gonna leave it up to Nagels to decide when he wants to come in. He'll be leading these guys around. Man, I have to say, after that bump, that Lynch got. I don't see no red in his eyes. I think he's all right. The good news is, excuse me, is he's back out on the track. Now, this might get interesting as well. Stenson knocking at the door of Bentley. Now, these cats have not been in yet. As a matter of fact, the top 6 trucks have not been in the pit yet. Technically 7, all the way back here to the 54 Morrison. So they're going to stay out another lap. Man, oh man, Dreyer looks like he was shot out of a cannon. Bentley up top. I think he's trying to get in line maybe to come into the pits at some point here. We've got a few of them that's popped into the pits already. As a matter of fact. Lynch is in again, getting some work done. And why not? He's 17 laps down. Get it perfect. Dreyer's got the lead 8 lap here. Now, I'll tell you what, with all these cautions in play, it is so got to shake up this points. He says all his damages is fixed on that car, but he's still 10 seconds off the pace. Hewins is going to take the lead now, but still, the top 7 have not been into the pits yet. So when they do, this guy will end up being in the lead. And Mr. Hickox will end up being second, and Matthew Fritz will be third. But for right now, these guys are still out on the track. Now, I don't think they have to go, or I do believe that they might be able to make it all the way. Maybe that's what they're trying to do. They're trying to go all the way here. It's a 70% fuel deal, so I don't see why they couldn't. I guess what helps the blow a little bit for John back in the pits again. Poor guy. The good news is about this kid, honestly, if you want to call it good news, is he has been missing some races here, doing other things. This is not like his full-time league thing. He hops in when he can, so he's definitely not, to my knowledge, he's not in the points race at all. So that kind of softens the blow, if it's possible. Still looking at the top 6 guys have not been into the pits yet. Williams is going to lead them around. You know, I'd tell you, who has a fast repair left? That's probably the easier way to go right now. But Albert Hewins, he's got his. Bentley's got his. Jay Stenson has his. Anderson's got his. Mr. Paul Witt still got his. Joey Hickox has his. And Mr. Fritz has his. And Cody Nagels has his as well. Everybody else, they have used it up already. As your leader is coming into the pits right now. And that's going to have Dreyer now lead another lap. Stenson in third. Now, here's the thing. All the way down to the 94 machine. These top four have not been in the pits in over 26 laps. They should be coming in now, and they are. So that will relinquish this lead right up here to this guy. And I thought I saw Matt Dreyer sideways here coming into these pits, too. So right here is your leader. Bentley just came in. Vicente is currently in second. Joey Hickox is third. Fritz is going to be fourth. Fifth will be Mr. Duvendak. Now, I don't know. He took my wife's face off the hood of his car, and, well, he's used a fast repair already. And that puppy's kind of beat up there on the left side, so, It's making you wonder. Switch it to this one, and it'll give you a gap reading here when they come around. He's about 3 seconds. 3.317 from this guy up here, your leader. Now, Hickox, these two cats right here, they should team up together here and run single file and get a little drafting going in. And they may be able to run these guys down because they're only 5 seconds back. So right here's your leader right now. At 429, Mr. Paul Witt. You can see the disgust in Lynch's eyes. He's not a happy camper. As well as he shouldn't be a happy camper. Vicente gonna try to run him down a little bit if he can. Now these guys are definitely gonna have to stop again all the way down, I think, back here to the 9th spot. Now it's a possibility the rest of these guys is gonna make it all the way. Williams, Dreyer, Bentley, the 94 machine, Stenson at a 13. Hewins, Morrison. Now, Morrison is 1 lap down, so if there's anybody praying for another caution, it would be this guy. So we can get back into saddle here. Somebody's coming into the pits right now. As you can see, all these guys right here. Bonomi, he'll be coming in. Nagel to be coming in as well. Yes, you're right. Hey, look at that. And look at that. We don't want to see that no more. And actually, I coughed and didn't turn my mic back on, honestly. But anyway, the bottom 5 of these 13 cats is going to get their crying towels handed to them tonight. And they will be done. Excuse me. You know what? Since the second bout of COVID, man, I just cannot quit coughing, it seems like. Nancy, you better be able to hear me now. If not, something majorly has happened and I'm unaware of it. Paul's hanging back with these guys. Now he's going to take him down to the bottom. He definitely has got enough to finish this race. You've got people all over the map as far as fuel. And last time they had pit stop, everybody is different just about. So it's going to be interesting to see here. Real funny, Todd. Which we should be able to see Mr. Todd Poston in the upcoming movie, Christmas Vacation. That's the annoying neighbor. The yuppie neighbor, if you guys can remember that movie. And I believe he gets whacked in the face. Bentley's still leading the show here. He is really trying. And I don't know. Your guess is as good as mine if he's got enough fuel. It's going to be real close right here with these guys. But the fresher tires are prevailing right now of the 429. Now, Bentley, Anderson, Stenson, Dreyer, Hewins. They got 16, 17 laps on these this last run. So it's going to be real close if they make it all the way. And then Vicente back in his 7th spot. Well, he's only got 10 laps, so I know he's good to go. But you see these guys here falling back. Will they have to come in, or do they have enough? I do not think they'll make it. But this guy right here, he can drive off into the sunset. He'll make it. So who is taking a hit so far that's in this playoffs? Well, actually, Mr. Morrison has taken a hard hit so far. He's still a lap down. He would definitely probably be one of the 5 that might not make it. Billy's late, but she made it. Nice to see you, or at least hear from you, Billy. But this guy right here, he's leading the show. Right there he is. Coming up on 8 to go. What a crazy night we've had. The cautions. Oh, the cautions. Race summary. Who said 5? Okay, it's a good possibility that might be the ticket there, Nancy. Seven to go. Nobody around to bother him. About 2 seconds ahead of the 16 machine here. And like I said, I don't know if they're going to have enough to go all the way or not. They might. But I'm sure they're probably saving some fuel. Joey way back here. There he is. Currently in 11th spot. I wouldn't say way, but he's back. Nagels into 12th. Might take a little hit in the points here. We'll see. Jordan into 74. He's 13th. Benoni currently 10th. Duvidak. Now he can make it all the way. That's what I thought. These guys really are slowing down a lot. It's all about the points right now. You can see Vicente's caught him. Now these two cats are really getting awful touchy-feely right here. Watch how close these guys get. Now you let him go. Now this is for second. Bentley going all out for it too, buddy. But these guys are racing their heart out. Now, Vicente's definitely got plenty of fuel, and apparently Bentley thinks he does too. Otherwise, he wouldn't be racing like he is. So he's hanging in there. Let's see if he's shutting this thing down, saving some fuel here. He is not shutting it off at all. And he's keeping his foot down to the pedal. So he's good to go. Or he'd be saving fuel. Unless this guy has a catastrophic incident of some sort, he will be bringing home the victory. But Bentley's good. He can make it all the way. But his problem right now is Vicente, because he's got a little bit better tires. And he really would like to get this second place. Dreyer having a really good run. Started 13th. Dreyer is not in the points race. But he's still having a good run. White flag's out for this guy. Right here. It looks like Bentley's going to be able to... I think he's going to be able to hold off Vicente. And they're coming to the line. Let's see if he's going to hold him off. Are they going to be content where they're at? I do believe they will. Oh, wow. Vicente goes all the way down to the bottom. Does everything he can, but he isn't going to get her done. So it's going to be Paul Witt, your winner. Bentley second, Guerrero third, Dreyer will be fourth. Jay Stinson fifth, Fritz sixth, Anderson seventh, Funomi eighth, Duvendak ninth, Joey Hickox does come home in 10th, Nagels is 11th, Jordan 12th, Hewins 11th, or 13th, I'm sorry, Bracco 14th, Williams 15th, Morrison 16th, and the big loser out of the bunch, but he wasn't in the chase anyway, happens to be Mr. Lynch. Bringing in dead last is 17. But here's your winner. If I can get him a little closer, I will here. There he is. Playoff race. SOLOR Solutions for MaxspeedTV right here. Your winner tonight, Paul Witt. You guys stick around. We'll have a little chat with the top three guys here. Don't you go anywhere. Why? Because I said so. We'll be right back. Stick around, will you?
We got big time problems with that motor, buddy. Hey, just between you and me, the idea is to avoid the other cars. Congratulations! You just set the sport back 30 years with that move. That move will put you in the Hall of Shame. You keep doing stuff like that and we're going to lose our sponsor. Looks like that's it for us today. Now I know why you got canned by your old team. It's over. We can't fix that damage.
Wow. What can I say, guys, huh? Pretty good race. Top three cats. Paul Witt, your winner. Bentley second, third, Guerrero. And we're going to talk to the third place guy right now. If I can find him. There he is. Talk to me, Vicente. How was your race?
It was interesting. I was down a lap early, so I managed to pull off third place, so that's pretty good. Did you get that, Bobby? Or
Yep,
did
I got
lose
it.
you?
I was just making a move here. Points is so important right now. Really important because it's the first race for the playoffs. So I'm sure you're happy with third, right?
Yeah, and I think I got some stage points in the first go around. I didn't get any in the second because got caught up in a wreck and stuck in the fence. Had to use a fast repair. Ended up being a lap down. So it was just hard being patient. I'm glad it kind of went on a long run here towards the end. I'm usually good on long runs.
Well, you look pretty darn good. And here's the thing. You've got, hang on just a second. Hey, Paul, how about turning off your machine, will you? Give that thing a break. You've won. What more you want to do tonight? Anyway, sounds like your kid's happy for you.
Oh yeah, they're over there decorating the Christmas tree. I should be out there helping them, but I set up outside for them today, so
Oh, well, that was
took care of
nice.
my part.
Yeah, you did. All right, my friend. Congratulations. You got points. You're moving on up the next playoff round, I believe. So, who do you want to thank before I let you get out of here and start decorating?
Well, I want to thank Ag Solar for putting on this awesome league. You, of course, for sponsoring us, through the trucks. And I want to thank my teammates, Paul and Cody. Cody, especially, for painting my truck here, Dolphins. I'm a Dolphins fan. Believe it or not, all the way from the West Coast, Dolphins fan, Miami Dolphins.
Well, I'll be honest with you. I'm that warm weather fan kind of guy, so I can relate to that.
Yeah, so it was fun. I want to thank everybody for racing tonight. Everybody raced pretty good. It was pretty interesting in the beginning, but it settled out, and everybody did an awesome job.
Well, congratulations, buddy. You're moving on. We'll see you next week. Take care.
See ya.
Justin. Rumor has it that you, let me see here. Rumor has it you went across the checkered line spitting and sputtering.
Yeah, that was interesting to say the least. Max saved there on that last run. I knew it would be close. I tried to hold back the best I could, and when Vicente got close to me, I figured it was time to let's race. And me and him had an awesome battle. It was a lot of fun. It was super fun racing with him there at the end. Yeah, it was just overall good race. Maximized stage points, won stage 1 and stage 2, started on the pole, and finished second in the race. I'm pretty happy points-wise.
Well, yeah, you're sitting pretty right now. You can relax and take it easy because, well, moving on up. Oh, by the way, I'm not one to stir up anything, but somebody fell asleep and tuned in here like the very last of this race tonight. And that was somebody who happened to be probably your number one cheerleader.
Yeah, I think she was texting me there. I've not had a chance to look at them yet. She didn't miss much. I thought it just got interesting there toward the end. I like a good strategy and watching strategies play out. Paul had a great strategy there at the end, and I honestly thought we was going to get him, but that two-stop strategy worked, and he was a rocket at the end. So kudos to him for making that work. Yeah, it's just fun, a lot of fun, racing with my teammates and Fred and Jason. We run pretty much together there that whole last stint.
Well, who do you want to thank before I let you get out of here and relax and enjoy yourself?
Yes, sir. Appreciate it. First off, I'd like to thank you, Bobby, for broadcasting these races. It's fun to go back and watch them. You do a great job in the booth. I'd like to thank John Eckert. He does an awesome job, race control. Makes the league run smooth. Definitely couldn't do it without him.
That's one job I couldn't do. There's no way.
For sure. It's tough. League admins, Jason, Joey, for all they do. My teammates, M&T Motorsports, Clay Cantrell, which he couldn't be here tonight. He's out beach bumming in Myrtle Beach this week.
Really?
Yeah, he ran off.
Well, I hope he gets stung by a jellyfish.
Yeah, he's out golfing, him and his dad.
Oh, he's golfing. Well, I hope a gator steals every single one of his golf balls because I go there every year in the winter golfing, and I'll tell you what, I got to tangle at least 2 of those puppies in the sand trap somewhere.
Oh yeah, I got you. Also, just Jason, Fred, everybody on M&T. I'd like to thank my spotter, Zach Roethlisberger. He done a great job tonight. And shout out to my mom. She's always watching. May have overslept today, and That's okay. At least you got to watch the end.
Well, you know what? You woke up right at the perfect time, if you ask me. So that's all that counts, right?
Yes, sir.
You got it, buddy. Take care of yourself. And you're moving to the next playoff round, so congratulations. We'll see you then. Take care.
Thanks, Bobby.
There he is. Let me find him. I got to get him all up here. Get his truck. Trying to find him. Where in the depth? There he is. Bring him in a little closer. I can. There he is. Talk to me, Paul.
What's up, Bobby?
Wow. Crazy race. What a race. And I have got to ask you, and you know I'm going to. First, I got to get your picture in. There you are. Whoop, wrong one. There you go. Wave, smile, say hi. A little bit of a little interesting run-in between you there and Mr. John Lynch right there. Kind of killed the momentum for the kid, that's for sure. I'm sure it was unintentional, but nevertheless, so much room on the racetrack, but yet so many cautions today. It's kind of hard to explain, ain't it?
Yeah, with Michigan at the start of the runs, I mean, it's all about the draft. And, once we got going, we were running really good. I do got to apologize to John and Bentley there. I mean, we were running really hard, and I probably should have gave him a little bit more room or vice versa or whatever, but it was all hard racing.
You know what? It's crunch time. I mean, it really is. But you're moving on. You won this one. You can relax, take it easy for next week because you made this playoff round, which is important. But
but there's no relaxing, Bobby.
Well, you have to relax. You got to relax.
This is my relaxation right here. I mean,
wow.
I put hours and hours and hours on this practice. I mean, I did nothing but practice here at Michigan. I did a couple hours yesterday, another hour today, and
well, let me ask you,
pit stops. And
do you have a refrigerator down there in the basement with stocked full of Faygo Red Pop?
Sure do.
I knew it.
Sure do.
Look at that. Hang on a minute.
Yeah.
Let me do something here if I can. Oh yeah, take a look at that. We're gonna bring it up here so everybody can see it. Faygo Red Pop.
Faygo Red Pop. I got orange. I got grape. I got a lot of the flavors down here.
Oh man, you've got it made. Well, congratulations, bud.
The only thing I don't have is a remote control to bring it to me. That would be even awesome.
Well, you've got one, but I'm pretty sure she's going to tell you what to do with it when you ask her to come downstairs and give it to you.
She's in bed right now.
Yeah, I don't think that's going to work.
No,
who do you want to think?
It's not going to work at all.
Although it would be fun to see on camera. I can't lie. A little Gibbs slap in the back of the head or something.
Yeah, right. Oh, believe me, she'd do more than that.
Oh, that would be awesome. I'd almost pay to see that one.
I'm sure you would.
Who do you want to thank, pal, for let you get out of there?
Well, I got to thank you for sponsoring me, and it's a privilege to drive this MaxspeedTV truck. Got to thank you for broadcasting, Jason, Joey, and John for adminning and putting up with all of us in here. And got to thank all the sponsors, Egg Solar and Manny Ray's. Got to thank all of them for coming on and doing it. I mean, we got a good group here, and sometimes we all race out of our heads. Sometimes we don't. But as soon as this thing got green, it was just set sail.
Well, you know what they say. Sometimes you feel like a nut, and sometimes you don't, right?
That's right.
Well, you take care of yourself. Give everybody a wave, pal. Got you on camera really bright here. We can see you plain as day.
See you next week.
Now, I got to ask before I let you go, how many gray hairs you've got right there was caused by iRacing?
Most of them.
Yeah. Well, you take care of yourself, bud. We'll see you next week, all right?
All right. Thanks, Bobby. You too,
all
man.
right,
We'll see
later. Hey, we got through it. We had some cautions. Might have had a little bit of unhappy, how can I say this? Might have been a few little incidents there that was really questionable to some of the drivers, but, that's racing, right? I'd like to thank everybody out in YouTube land for watching. My butt's going to bed. I got to get up early. You guys take care of yourselves, all right? Next week, another playoff round. MaxspeedTV by with all the hobbies. Ag Solar Solutions, your winner, Paul Witt. You guys be safe. I'm out of here. See ya.